Hello and welcome to Assyrian Speech Course 2. My name is Dr. Madeleine Davis Morad Khan, and I will be teaching you this course using my new book, which is entitled Assyrian Speech Lesson Book 2, Foundation Level Student Manual. I am really thrilled that after 6 years I have been able to prepare and publish this book despite the problems and obstacles that I had. During this time I have grown old and fat, but fortunately I am still on my 2 feet. I have created a new website where you can find direct links to the videos as well as all the books that I have published for myself and the books that I have published for other people. The URL is www.learnassyrian.wixsite.com/my-site. I know that this is too long, it's because it's free, but if I want to get my own domain, I will have to pay a fee, and that will mean that I will have to raise the price of my books again. I must point out that English is my third language, therefore I speak it with a funny accent and I may make mistakes. So if there's anything that you do not understand and if you have questions, please feel free to send me an email to learn.assyrian@gmail.com. I promise to answer your emails, but please be patient with me because I don't have helpers and I have to do everything myself. The objective of this course is to teach the present tense of the verb there is and the present tense of the verb to have, so that you can describe everything around you, your possessions, your relatives, as well as the possessions and relatives of other people. So as you can see, I have started preparing these videos. There are 10 lessons. I will divide each lesson into 8 videos because they are long, and I would like to pronounce all the words and sentences in each lesson. Lesson 10 is a review of the first 9 lessons, and it is longer, so I will have to do more videos for lesson 10. Each lesson starts with a dialogue, and you are expected to memorize this dialogue. Memorizing simple sentences will help you to be more fluent in the language. You will find that some of the vocabulary that were used in Speech Book 1 appear in this book. I have explained some of them in the mini dictionary at the end of the book. But if there are some words that you do not understand them and you cannot find them in the mini dictionary in this book, please refer to the mini dictionary at the end of book 1. The foreign words or incorrect words that are commonly used in speech are shown in pointed brackets, whereas the equivalent correct and pure words are shown in round brackets. I would like to thank Rabbi Arash Hayduddincha for helping me with the feminine plural nouns and adjectives. Although not all of these are used in speech, but I feel that it's better for you to learn them or at least to encounter them right from the beginning so that later on you can decide where and when you want to use them. Unfortunately, despite more than 1.5 months of editing, there are still a lot of mistakes in this book. As you can see, I have marked most of them with these papers, and as I go through the lessons, I will point out the errors so that you can correct them in your own books. And at the end, I will prepare a new PDF and upload it on lulu.com. Rabbi Arash is more concerned about certain words that I have used from some of the dictionaries, but the truth is that Syrian people around the world use different words and expressions, so I don't think that this will cause any serious problems. But I will point out anything that I have found so far. In this book, I have not used thav and delet, tav with a dot under it and delet with a dot under it, which are equivalent to th in English, because I discovered that the rules for using these two letters are very complicated, and in fact I have made some mistakes in speech book 1. Unfortunately, I don't have time to correct those mistakes now, but I decided not to use these letters any longer. Another important point is that I speak Assyrian with the dialect of Urmia, but I will try to pronounce the words with standard pronunciation, which I have used in my reading book. But sometimes I may make mistakes inadvertently, so I hope that you will detect my mistakes and stick to the correct standard pronunciation. One prerequisite for this book is to be able to read the Assyrian language. In that case, this book will be more useful for you, but I suggest that if you cannot read, you refer to my reading book, which is called Assyrian Reading Lessons in 6 Days. Also, knowledge of the present tense of the verb to be is assumed. So if you do not know that verb, please refer to Speech Book 1. You can find the direct links to both these books in my website. I hope you will join me in the next video where I will explain the method used in my books. Goodbye.